Hello, this is William Flamholtz at the Fleetweather Ocean Routing Center in New York State, and this is the weather short for the African Capes region for July 11th, 2022. This is the time of year where the South Indian Ocean becomes very active during the wintertime season, and we have no shortage of activity right now. Currently have a cold front moving through the African Capes region right now. We can see some cloud cover on the southern extent of this. This is bringing periods of very rough seas across the major shipping lanes here, but will abate as we head later into the 11th. This break in activity will be brief as we have the next cold front that will be moving out of the South Atlantic that will bring higher conditions than currently being experienced and along South Africa right now. You can see this big cold front with cloud cover extending pretty far north into the South Atlantic. This will be pushing eastward, bringing periods of very rough to high seas for an extended period of time, beginning on the 12th, possibly extending through the 17th as uh, we get a second cold front that will reinforce this initial cold front around that time. Next, we'll take a look at the GFS model forecast, and it's a wave model forecast through the next 7 days or so. We can see this cold front uh, that we saw in satellite pushing through the African Capes region right now, with our second cold front in the South Atlantic located generally in this area. Both these will be moving eastward with time, as we see in the forecast here. We see that this initial cold front begins to push out into the South Indian and weakens as it does. But then we get this next cold front pushing through by early the 12th, which will bring very rough seas in excess of 5 to 6 meters right near the major shipping lanes with maybe high seas and local spots, especially where we get north wall effects along the Agulhas Current. This will persist through the 15th as um, we get this cold front slowly moving eastward with time. And then as we move through the 15th, we may get a brief respite in the western portions of the African Capes through the 16th before we get this next cold front pushing through on the 17th, bringing very rough to high seas into the area once again. Lastly, we're going to look at the ensemble forecast for significant wave heights in excess of 18 feet potential. If we play this forward from the beginning, we can see in association with our current cold front pushing through the African Capes region right now on the far western extent, we have possible area of high seas potential for a brief time as we head through the rest of the 11th. But these odds will quickly decrease as that cold front begins to push out. But we see this next area of pink and purple moving into the African Capes region, indicating high probabilities that uh, significant wave heights in excess of 6 meters will return to the African Capes um, by the 13th. And this pushes through the region all the way until the 15th or early 16th. And then we see that next cold front pushing through with lower probs of significant wave heights in excess of 6 meters at this time. However, this is extended range forecast and will likely fluctuate, go up or go down as we get closer to the event. So I'll continue to monitor this here at Fleetweather through the next few days as shipping lanes will be heavily impacted by heavy weather in this region. This has been William Flamholtz at the Fleetweather Ocean Routing Center in New York State. This has been the weather short for the African Capes region for July 11th, 2022. Stay connected and safe.